Today I'm going to show you how to drill into stucco. I'm installing garage door weather stripping into a garage that has stucco around the perimeter instead of wood. This is what the end product will look like. You'll see the screws coming out of the going into the stucco, coming out of the weather stripping, and so that's what we're going to do today. And now I will show you the tools associated with getting this job done right. Hi. So the most important part of drilling into stucco is actually the tool that you use. I have here in front of me two different drills. One's called a hammer drill, and you'll see it's on the hammer setting, and another is just a regular drill. Now the regular drill has a regular drill bit. The only part that was used for this project was to drill the pilot holes into the garage, into the weather stripping, and eventually I will use the hammer drill with a hammer drill bit that's masonry based or masonry rated to drill into the stucco. And so so for this I'm using I'll show you the drill. I'm using a 5/30 seconds 6-inch masonry hammer drill bit. That's this right here. This is the package it comes in, and you can get them on eBay, a couple for you get 10 of them for a couple bucks, into a hammer drill. And this is a Craftsman hammer drill. They're not that expensive. This one was $65 on Ace True Value, so it wasn't even $100. And when you get the garage door, when you get the weather stripping, they send these really sweet little whitehead screws, which don't do anything for stucco. They're great if you're drilling it, if you're hammering into wood, but this is not all garages are surrounded with wood. So, and what's important is the screws you use. So I'm using number 10 screws that are 1.5 inch long, and they're stainless steel. Since this is outside the home, you don't want them to rust after a while. And then I'm also using a number 10 washer, stainless steel washer, so that nothing rusts when they sit on the wall. And we're going to drill in first to the stucco, and then we're going to screw the weather stripping into the stucco after that. And so this is what it's going to look like in the end. And eventually, this is not caulked, but it'll be caulked with a good silicone caulk, and so you won't see the line between the weather stripping and then the stucco. Okay, so the best way to do this is to use a pilot hole to put your weather stripping onto the wall, because from here with my okay, so it's only attached at the top. With my pilot holes, I will know where to drill in to make my holes for the screws eventually. So I'm going to show you how this guy's done right here. So on this one, you drill into the pilot hole with your hammer drill. So you know where to drill. Then I move the weather stripping aside, and I'm going to put my ear. This is kind of loud. Hammer drills are kind of loud. So I'm going to put my earphones in, and then I'm just going to drill the hole that's eventually going to be where the screw goes in with the hammer drill and the hammer drill bit that's masonry rated. And by the way, you get these at www.garagedoorstuff.com. They have all kinds of things for garages. So this one is the single car garage weather stripping kit, white. So here's how you drill into stucco. So that's what I'm going to screw into when I put this back like this. I'm going to screw right through there with my number 10 stainless steel 1.5 inch screw with an electric screwdriver. And then from there, after that, you caulk it and you're done. This is what it will look like after you caulk the finished product, the finished job. You're going to see you have your your weather stripping, and it goes up to the door, and your caulking is between your stucco and your weather stripping, so you can't see any imperfections, between gaps and stuff like that. So that's what it'll look like in the end. And these, as you know, are stainless steel screws, so when it rains on here, these won't rust, and they'll just look pretty. And so these are done every 6 inches, just because that's what the installer manufacturing instructions say. It could be more or less, but it looks pretty. Looks like it was intended that way because they are every 6 inches. So it looks like just like a weld, like it was intended like that. Yeah. So that's all I got. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.